Hi Nellie, how you doing? So I've got you queued up here, and I want to take a look at your 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 submission with all the components. Great job getting everything submitted. I think you've done a really nice job, especially gathering all of your assets, as it were, meaning the mastheads, the type, the actual verbiage for the subheads and the headlines, the contents page, and then the interior spread. So, I mean, it's a lot to do. So, great job getting that all completed. The covers I want to talk about, but before I do, I want to say that typographically, I think this is your best composition right here. Without this, you don't need this. I'd get rid of that completely. That's a nice masthead. I would work with that. I think the February is too small in comparison with that, but I would work with that. Okay. As far as the other covers go, the rest of the covers, there's this problem that's inherent with, as you can imagine, students, several students do gaming magazines. I teach this course quite a bit, so we go into this magazine development thing. And a lot of students, go for this gaming thing. And the issue is that you're talking about a medium that deals with vector graphics uh, primarily. So you have these motion graphics, these gaming graphics that for the most part are very, very commanding in terms of hierarchy. So and they're designed this way for a reason, because games are designed for you to draw your attention in and not let go. That's a great thing for games. It's not a great thing for an image of a game to be used on the cover, because it's really difficult to try to compete with images like this typographically. In other words, you could put anything you want right here typographically, and chances are people aren't even going to see it because they're going to concentrate on that because it's so visually heavy. Okay, so this is probably, I would say, your best cover as well, and I'm going to tell you why. What I would do here is I would take this graphic, okay, and I would move her down, obviously, so the center is here. Okay, so she's going off the page. Move this stuff all off the side. It's irrelevant. You're going to see some of it, but crop this thing about like that so that she's right there, okay? Then you're going to build your headlines around her on the sides of the pages, and you can go on the bottom like that. And that's how you'll do it. Try to stay away from putting things in boxes, but that's how I'd like you to proceed on the cover. Contents page, a little bit different. I think that there's some different things that I want you to do with contents page. The important thing here is that you've got your type is all selected. So, your assets are in place. It's just a matter of moving things around. Okay. Um, the contents, I would use something like this, but not cut in half like that. There's no reason to do that. So just use the word contents in a sans serif typeface as such. And then we can build around that. Okay. Do some visual research. Take a look at, I don't know, Google, I don't know, well-designed contents pages. Okay. And this page here is just visually too heavy. So you don't want to put all this stuff here that's just going to compete with your typography. Or you've got this beautiful setup here, and then it's all lost with these heavy images. Don't forget, images are always going to beat out type in terms of hierarchy. All right, so this is barely standing up to the images, and it's 5 times bigger than this. Okay, so you see what I'm saying? Once you get down here, I mean, these little guys here have no chance to get read around images like this. Okay. And then let's move to the contents page. I'm sorry, the interiors. Good job, by the way. These are really good. Now, another thing is that this right here, I was going to say another thing that with the pages, especially when you're trying to design a magazine page for a gaming, is that you always end up with these kind of lists like this. And I don't know why, but it just seems like a lot of students, we don't want that. That's no good to work with typographically. I think something like this is great. Um, or this is even better because this is a 2-page spread. So you've got the right idea with the headline, the subheads. Um, but what I would say is I would just move all your type starting like right about here. Move it down so you can develop the headline area. And don't forget to say who it's by, your subhead. That's all real nice right there. Okay, and then you can start, place this image up here maybe, or work something so that all your type can start. So you're not going from down here all the way up here. So you're just down here, you'll end right here, and then come up to about the same spot, maybe a little higher. Again, take a visual research at some well-designed interior spreads. So anyway, work from there. Great job. I'm liking what I'm seeing. So nice work. Thanks.